Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. My name is Matt and today we'll be playing Tower Simulator 3. In today's episode we're going to be looking at the recently released Washington International Airport in Washington in USA. If you haven't seen any of my previous episodes, feel free to check them out on the channel, and there'll be a link to the last episode in the description below as well. If you do like the content, feel free to like and subscribe, as it massively helps me out and helps me grow the channel so I can bring you more content like this in the future. If you do have any questions, comments or feedback around this video or any of my other videos, feel free to drop them in the comments and I'll take a look when I can. So into today's video then. So we're playing Washington International Airport. I've played this a couple of times, including some multiplayer with some of the guys from the ZAP team. And the ZAP schedule, and we played a little competition a couple of nights ago, which was really fun. In that I was doing ramp and east ground, but that was kind of, we were running the 1.9s for arrivals and 3.0 for departures. I'm going to run something slightly similar today, but with a little bit mixed up. So we're going to run basically 3.0 is going to be departures. We're going to have 1.9 left for some departures, mainly like the smaller aircraft. Most of our traffic is going to land 1.9 center, and then 1.9 left will have our small jets. I'm going to take propellers, turbo off, and business jets off 1.9 center. Just try and get them in 1.9 left, just because the GA apron is towards the top of 1.9 left. I'm also going to bring some wide bodies and cargo onto 1.9 right. Just in case we do need that. We'll see if it actually does use it. But the reason I'm doing that is we're going to be playing a schedule, which is 6 PM. So I'm running a custom schedule which I've built, which gets us towards the 140 mark in terms of aircraft movement, which gives us just under, I think it's it's about 50. To be honest, actually. Here's your reminder, we're not going to use 1.9 right. We're going to use 1.9 center and 1.9 left for them. Gives us about 50 arrivals, which we should be able to get 50 arrivals on 2 runways, and then gives us around 80 departures. So we'll stick with that. If we want to get experimental, we can open 1.9 right, but the way I've been playing it on single player is I do prefer just using the 3 runways, and then I'll kind of explain in terms of the taxiway flights that we're going to use. I've tried to record this video a couple of times and I've been getting crashes on the game, but I have amended the schedule ever so slightly and we're running a different hour compared to what I was originally planning to record for this. So again, it's a new airport. We're going to run quite a bit of traffic and I'll kind of explain the kind of the schedules and stuff while the game loads. So we'll hope we don't get a crash on desktop to desktop while we are playing this. But basically this is the Energies design one, which comes with the game. You'll see majority of hours are either full of arrivals or full of departures. Like if you look at the 11 AM hour, it's mainly just arrivals with some GA in there. And then look at like the 1 PM hour, majority of it is departures. So I didn't want to just do that obviously for the video, and we were kind of getting 80 aircraft movements, which obviously would have been busy enough to kind of keep us moving. But I thought, why not mix it up a little bit? I mean, if I'll quickly show you kind of the ZAP schedule that we were running the other day, you can see kind of it loads 2 hours in and we play for an hour and you get like 300. It will never load that much in the game because the game has like loading restrictions of how many aircraft it can load per minute, I think. But that gets you very busy. Like we just had massive queues everywhere. We're going to run on this, so we're running the 6 PM hour. We're running just over 140 aircraft movements within the hour. Again, we're probably not going to get all of them in an hour, but we'll load it as that to keep us busy and obviously get loads of stuff pushed back and cause a queue. About 78 departures and then 130, I think, up here. So yeah, 52 plus a few arrivals, probably 55 arrivals, and then just over the 80. So yeah, I'll stick with the 2 runways for arrivals just for this video, and then we'll maybe use some of the other ones in the future. I'll kind of explain where we are with everything. I'll get the additional window loading up so you can see that. So, we've got the additional window there. We're going to load the ideas and the debright open. We're going to try and load TS3 Assistant. I've been having a couple of issues with it recently, so we'll see if it actually works. We'll make these a little bit bigger. But basically, what we will be doing, which you can see from the taxi chart in the top right, most of our traffic. So in terms of like the layout, you've got the main ramp area all here, and then you've got like cargo and a remote apron up there. All this cargo is along like Yankee 2, Yankee 3, Yankee 4 here, Zulu 3. GA apron is around Juliet 1. What we're going to do for departures is all the GA traffic from Juliet Bravo will be going off 19 left. And then if you look in and around like this Alpha 5, Juliet to Charlie area, a lot of your smaller jets are parked around here. We'll be pushing them off 19 left as well. Everything else will be going off 30. If we do get too busy for 19 left, we'll open 19 right for some of the other traffic and then use 19 left for that. The reason why I didn't want to use 19 right is if you look at the taxi chart that we've got in the top right, basically you've got everything that you need in this square. So traffic for basically the traffic that's going to vacate will be vacating Yankee 5 or Yankee 7 from 19 centre, and then obviously we've got departing traffic of 30, and then when you 19 left are probably going to go via Kilo 3 or Kilo 5. We get everything else in the external cameras, which is why we just try and keep everything there just so we can keep a view of everything. In terms of cameras, we have F6 for kind of the tower, which is kind of the main tower view. We've got F8, which is going to be the main one that I'm going to be using today. So you can see like all of the apron areas here. We can get a view of 19 left, and we can also see right down to 30. F9 set up here, so we can get a view of 19 center if we need it. We've also got a view of some of the smaller cargo jets here, and I think there's a couple of cargo in the schedule. We might get a couple of cargo arrivals, but it looks like it might just be the smaller ones. And then F10 gives a view down of 30. So that's it in terms of setup. Again, we'll kind of get straight into it and get stuff moving. It should be really busy in terms of pushing stuff out. In terms of departures, they'll all be going down Zulu and using the Zulu intersection of 30, and then the heavies will be using full length, which you can see there now, but I'm just going to move this ever so slightly down so we can get everything. Again, there's some cool aircraft in here. You've got Korean, Air France, Etihad, nice KLM there, Saudi, Air Mexico, Al Nippon, Air India, Avianca, Turkish. There's kind of a mixture of everything. These are main ones. Obviously, our GA stuff's up here, which is what we said. We do get a few aircraft from here, which will also be going on 19 left because they'll just go straight out there. And then obviously GA arrivals will be landing and then coming all the way up Juliet to go into there. So we'll kind of get into it a little bit and then we'll figure it out as we get through. United 8803, push back approved facing west. United 5668, push back approved facing west. United 7618, push back approved facing west. I think that's a very nice Star Airlines United delivery over there as well. I do quite like that livery with the blue engines and then the Star Airlines. Is this a heavy American on the United? And then these are basically just all going to be Uniteds along here. I think you can see how busy it is. I know I've preloaded 2 hours in, but because it's just Uniteds everywhere. They're all the smaller jets I on about. And then this is kind of like your international part here with these. You've got an Ethiopian and then the Southwest. So let's go there. But it should be a very busy schedule and we'll see how we get on. United 3332, push back approved facing west. You should be able to see everything from the taxi chart in the top right, and then obviously anything landing will be on the right from the top left, which we've got in there as well. And yeah, the rest of it you should be able to see from the external camera. There should be anything kind of getting blocked. United 7820, push back approved facing west. Pushback approved facing west. United 7820. In terms of arrivals, what we'll be doing is they'll land 19 centre and we'll be bringing them down Yankee and then bringing them into whatever taxiway they are. landings from over that side, they'll be coming up Juliet and then holding short of Alpha Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, wherever they're going in bed.
Dallas ground, United 5668 ready to taxi.
Dallas ground, United 8803 ready to taxi.
United 5668, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. United 7618, follow company.
Runway 30 at Zulu.
Arrivals coming in or not?
United
It's coming now.
5668.
Follow company, United 7618.
United 8803, runway 30 at Zulu via Echo Zulu.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Echo Zulu. United 8803.
Is he going to follow him yet?
United 7618 ready to taxi.
Dallas ground, FedEx 1278 with information kilo. Requesting push and start.
We'll push him straight down to 30, the FedEx.
United
So, have a look. Yeah. FedEx 1278, push back approved facing south. This is the only time I'll be using like the taxi chart in here. So have a quick, I don't really like moving my other one. We've got friendly here, which is a small one. Friendly 1524 approved, expect runway 19 left. Bring them basically down there. United 7820, runway 30 at Zulu via Delta Zulu, hold short of Echo. United 3332, runway 30 at Zulu via Delta Zulu.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Delta Zulu, hold short of taxiway Echo. United 7820. Runway 30 at Zulu via Delta Zulu. United 3332. Dallas ground, friendly 1524 with information kilo, ready to start.
United 5668, runway 30, cleared for takeoff. Upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 30, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 5668.
Dallas ground, friendly 1524 ready for taxi.
Friendly 1524, runway 19 left at Kilo 1 via Alpha Kilo.
Runway 19 left at Kilo 1 via Alpha Kilo. Friendly 1524.
Meter 7638, push back approved facing east. I'm going to push him east because we're taking on 19 left.
United 7638.
United 3960, runway 19 center, clear to land. FedEx 1278, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu.
Runway 19 center, clear to land. United 3960.
Bianca 7027, push back approved facing west. United 7618, runway 30, line up and wait.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. FedEx 1278.
United 5652, heavy push back approved facing west.
Pushback approved facing west. Avianca 7027. Runway 30, line up and wait. United 7618. Pushback approved facing west.
We are going to change the landings to 3 nautical mile separation as well, to try and get all of these arrivals in that we did mention.
Dallas Tower, United 3960 with final 19 center.
Hopefully that gives us enough room for the 19 left. So, FedEx is coming down Zulu. MTN I have no shot.
Air 7638 with information kilo, requesting push and start.
There's a mountain echo there. Mountain 6738, push back approved, facing south.
Requesting push and start.
Mountain 6738 approved, expect runway 30. Right then.
Negative, I don't need pushback truck, just approved.
United 7618, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Approved, expect runway 30.
Commuter 7638, runway 19 left at Kilo 1 via Kilo.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 7618.
United 7820, continue taxi. United 9408 Heavy, push back approved facing west.
Runway 19 left at Kilo 1, V Kilo. Commuter 7638.
Avianca 7027, runway... Avianca 7027, runway 30 at Zulu. Via Charlie, Zulu, hold short of Zulu.
Negative. Taxi is
United 5652 Heavy, runway 30 via Charlie... United 5652 Heavy, runway 30 via Delta, Zulu, Yankee 11, hold short of Zulu.
Pushback approved facing west. United 940 wait time.
United 7820, continue taxi. United 8803, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Friendly 1524, runway 19 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Charlie. Zulu, hold short of taxiway Zulu.
Iberia 734, push back approved facing west. Avianca 7027, hold short of Quebec. Avianca 7027, hold short. Avianca 7027. Avianca 7027, hold short of Quebec. Just doesn't like my accent.
Runway 30 via Charlie. United 5652.
United 8011, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Runway 30 via Delta. Zulu, Yankee 11. Hold short
Mountain
of taxiway
6738, runway 30 at Yankee, via Yankee.
Continue taxi. United 7820.
Gonna bring in via
Runway
Yankee.
30, cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. United 8803.
United 6316, push back approved facing west. United 7820, runway 30, line up and wet.
Runway 19 left. Clear for immediate takeoff.
Ethiopian 2813 Heavy, push back approved facing west.
Runway 1524.
United 5652 Heavy, hold short of Quebec.
Pushback approved facing west. Iberia 734.
Commuter, second.
Command property error. Iberia 734.
Commuter 7638, runway 19 left, line up and wet. United 7820, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 3332, runway 30, line up and wet. United 9408 Heavy, runway 30 via Zulu, Yankee 11. United 5190, push back approved, facing west.
Hold short of taxiway.
United 8011, taxi to terminal via Juliet, Delta, hold short of Delta. Mountain 6738, hold short of Alpha.
Runway 19 left. Clear to land.
United 36.
8011.
United 3960, taxi to terminal via Yankee Delta, hold short of Delta. Commuter 7638, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. FedEx 493, runway 19 center, clear to land. Mountain 6738, hold short of Charlie. United 3332, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Iberia 734, runway 30 at Zulu, via Charlie, Zulu. Commuter 4077, pushback approved facing east. KLM 5732 Heavy, pushback approved facing west. Ethiopian 2813 Heavy, runway 30 via Charlie, Zulu, Yankee 11. Iberia 734, hold short of Delta.
Runway 30.
FedEx 1278, runway 30, line up and wet.
6738.
Allegiant 1071, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Pushback approved facing west. United 6316.
United 6716, United 6316, runway 30 at Zulu, via Delta, Zulu.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. United 7820.
FedEx 1278, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Avianca 7027, continue taxi. United 9408 heavy, runway 30 on appointment. United 5190, runway 30 at Zulu via Delta Zulu.
Pushback approved facing west.
United 4160 heavy, pushback approved facing west. FedEx 493 taxi to ramp via Zulu. United 3671 heavy, runway 19 center, clear to land.
Hold short of taxiway Quebec. United 5652 heavy.
You should be pushing, that's
Runway
fine.
19 left. Line up and wait.
United 8011. From there. United 8011, continue taxi. Commuter 4077, pushback approved facing east. United 8011, continue taxi.
Runway 30. Clear to take off on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure.
United 9408 heavy, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 5652 heavy, runway 30, line up and went. This is where the starts getting messy now, because you've got him waiting to come in here. He's going there, we've got 3 waiting to push back on Delta, and we've got him coming all the way down here as well. KLM 5732 heavy, runway 30 via Bravo Zulu Yankee 11. Allegiant 1071, taxi to terminal via Juliet Foxtrot. No one else on that one yet. FedEx will just go up here, that's fine. He's going in the end one, so that's fine.
Taxiway Alpha. Mountain 6738.
KLM's coming down Zulu. Where's this guy going? He's going down Delta as well, so I'm gonna have to get him. Can I send him down Charlie? How far down? Yeah, we'll send him down Charlie. United 3671 heavy, taxi to terminal via Charlie Juliet Delta, hold short of Charlie. United 5694 heavy, runway 19 center, clear to land. United 3960, continue taxi. United 5652 heavy, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Avianca 7027, runway 30, line up and went. United 4160 heavy, runway 30 via Zulu Yankee 11. Iberia 734, continue taxi. Commuter 4077, runway 19 left at Kilo 1 by Kilo.
Hold short of taxiway Charlie. Mountain 6738.
Iberia 734, continue taxi.
130. Clear for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. United 3332.
United 8802, push back approved, facing west. The Allegiant's going over there, so that's fine. Going in this like remote area. United 2350, runway 19 left, clear to land. Brickyard 4086, push back approved, facing east. He's gone. United 5694, taxi to terminal via Yankee Echo, hold short of Echo. United 7732, runway 19 center, clear to land. Mountain 7788, approved, expect runway 19. Mountain 7788, approved, expect runway 30.
Command property error. Commuter 4077.
Pushback approved facing west. KLM 5732.
United 4983, pushback approved, facing west. Ethiopian 2813 heavy, continue taxi. United 942, pushback approved, facing west. Avianca 7027, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 30. Via Charlie.
United 5190, runway 30, line up and wait.
Ethiopian 2813 heavy. Hold short of taxiway Delta.
United 8962, runway. United 8962, pushback approved, facing west. Why is this guy not moving?
Runway 30.
He's got absolutely loads of room. Ethiopian 2813 Heavy, runway 30 via Zulu, Yankee 11. Airline 5732 Heavy, hold position. United 5694 Heavy, taxi to terminal via Yankee Echo, hold short of Echo. United 3671 Heavy, continue taxi.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Delta. Zulu.
Brickyard 4086, runway 19 left at Kilo 1 via Kilo. United 2350 taxi to terminal via Juliet Delta, hold short of Delta. United 670 pushback approved facing west. United 5190 runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact departure. United 6316 runway 30 line up and wait. Come on United. United 3671 heavy, continue taxi.
Contact departure. FedEx 1278.
Should have a walls or
Continue taxi. Avianca 7027.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 940, wait heavy.
Turkish 1893 heavy, pushback approved facing west. United 7510 runway 19 center clear to land. Commuter 4077 runway 19 left cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact departure.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Delta. Zulu.
Don't know what that is.
95190.
Pushback.
Brickyard 4086 runway 19 left at Kilo 1 via Kilo. United 8962 runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. United 942 runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. United 8802 runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. United 4983 runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu, hold short of Zulu. United 9185 pushback approved facing west. United 3671 heavy, hold short of Juliet.
Taxi to land.
United 7542 pushback approved facing west. United 947 pushback approved facing west. United 6316 runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact departure. Mountain 6738 runway 30 line up and wait. Mountain 7788 runway 30 Yankee via Yankee. United 7732 taxi to terminal via Yankee Delta, hold short of Delta. United 7510 taxi to terminal via Yankee Delta, hold short of Delta.
Runway 19 center, clear to land. United 3671 copy.
Pushback approved facing
I don't know what
east.
GTX is.
4077.
Continue taxi. United 8011.
Big D tree 71, runway 19 left, clear to land. Big D tree 939 pushback approved facing north. Big D tree 939 approved expert, runway 19 left. Jamrock 5676 runway 19 center, clear to land.
Runway 30.
Mountain 6738 runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 500 contact departure.
Wait heavy.
Iberia 734 runway 30 line up and wait. Knew that was going to do that.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. United 5652 heavy.
United 2350 continue taxi.
Runway 30. Via Bravo. Zulu. Yankee 11.
KLM 5732 heavy, continue taxi. Turkish 1893 heavy, runway 30 via Zulu, Yankee 11, hold short of Charlie.
Taxi to terminal via Juliet. Foxtrot. Legion 1071.
Getting quite tough this now already.
Terminal. Via Charlie. Juliet.
United 947 runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu.
United 3671 copy.
United 7542 runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. Air France 7492 heavy, pushback approved facing west. United 90185 runway 30 at Zulu via Echo 2 Foxtrot Zulu, hold short of Zulu. United 670 runway 30 at Zulu via Echo 2 Foxtrot Zulu.
Runway 19 center. Clear to
Jamrock 1576 taxi to terminal via Zulu Bravo. Mountain 7788, hold short of Alpha. Mountain 2568, runway 19 center, clear to land. Okay, we're gonna get these two out.
United 3960.
United 3671 heavy, hold short of Echo. Yeah, I'm going all the way around. Fine.
Runway 30.
United 4983, continue taxi.
Contact departure. United
Delta
565.
9816, push back approved facing west.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. Avianca 7027.
Denmark 5676, hold short of Yankee.
Runway 30. Via Zulu.
Big D tree 939, runway 19 left at Juliet 1.
160 heavy.
Big D tree 939, runway 19 left via Juliet 1. They're going there.
Taxi is blocked. United 3960.
United 5694 heavy, continue taxi.
Iberia 734.
United 7679, push back approved facing west. United 128, push back approved facing west. Iberia 734, runway 30 cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 8962, runway 30 line up and went. Need to get these two in. So he's going there, and he's going there.
Continue taxi. Iberia 734.
He's going down here.
Pushback approved. Facing
He's
west.
going there.
United 8802.
I found 7492 heavy, runway 30 via Zulu, Yankee 11, hold short of Zulu.
Runway 19 left. Clear to land. United 23.
Denmark 5676, taxi to terminal via Zulu, Bravo, hold short of Zulu.
Pushback approved. Facing east. KIAD 4086. I'm on the ground. United 5694 heavy.
Brickyard 4086, runway 19 left, line up and went.
Runway 19 center. Clear to land. United 7732.
United 8962, runway 30 cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 4160 heavy, runway 30 line up and went.
Negative. Unknown command. Mountain 7788.
Okay, we're going to wait for him to get in, get the next two.
Mountain 7788.
Turkish 1893 heavy, continue taxi.
Pushback approved facing west. United 4983.
Mountain's going to have to wait a minute.
Negative. Taxi is blocked.
Big D tree 71, taxi to ramp via Juliet.
Ethiopian 2813 heavy.
Big D tree 71, taxi to ramp via Juliet, Alpha, Zulu. Brickyard 4086, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Flex jet 5500, pushback approved, expect runway 19 left. Flex jet 5500, approved, expect runway 19 left. Big D tree 939, runway 19 left, line up and went. United 4160 heavy, runway 30 cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Ethiopian 2813 heavy, runway 1. Ethiopian 2813 heavy, runway 30 line up and went.
Pushback approved.
United 7732, continue taxi.
Runway 30.
United 9515, pushback approved facing west.
1000. Contact departure.
United 6181, pushback approved facing west. And
Runway 30.
United
Line up
7679,
wait.
runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu, hold short of Zulu. United 128, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. United 9185, continue taxi.
Command property error.
Denmark 5676, hold short of Alpha. Mountain 7788, continue taxi. United 2581, runway 19 center, clear to land. Mountain 2568, taxi to ramp. Aim straight in. Big D tree 939, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved facing west.
Brickyard 3768, pushback approved facing east.
Runway 30.
United 4458, pushback approved facing west.
Ethiopian 2813 heavy.
United 657, pushback approved facing west. United 7510, continue taxi. Ethiopian 2813 heavy, runway 30 cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Airline 5732 heavy, runway 30 line up and went.
Hold position. KLM 5732 heavy.
Air France 7492 heavy, continue taxi.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee. Echo. hold short, taxiway echo.
November 373 Delta Whiskey approved, expect runway 19 left. Foxjet 5500, runway 19 left, fire Juliet 1. Foxjet 822 approved, expect runway 19 left. Foxjet 822 pushback approved, facing south. There is one thing I just need to check, is this guy going all the way up there? Should be fine. Is Ethiopian gone? Not yet.
Ricky Yard 4086.
United 4458 pushback approved, facing west. Delta 9816 pushback approved, facing west. United 2581 taxi to terminal via Delta, hold short of Delta.
Taxi to terminal via Delta.
Airline 5732 heavy, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 942, runway 30 line up on wet. Foxjet 5500, runway 19 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Pushback approved.
November,
United 670.
Runway 30, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
United 657, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu, hold short of Echo. United 7679, continue taxi.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 6316.
United 2581, hold position. This guy is coming all the way up. November 373 Delta Whiskey, runway 19 left, fire Juliet 1. United 3696, runway 19 center, clear to land. United 3696, go around. United 3696, contact departure. Miss one. Air France 8617 heavy, runway 19 center, clear to land. You can't go yet.
Turkish 1893 heavy.
Them two can wait.
Runway 19er center, clear to land.
KIAD 3768, runway 19 left at Kilo 1 via Kilo. United 1704, pushback approved, facing west. United 942, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 8802, runway 30 line up and wet. We're getting a big queue here now.
Runway
Let's start getting these out.
cleared for takeoff.
Mexico 6980, pushback approved, facing west.
Commuter 4077.
November 373 Delta Whiskey, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Foxjet 822, runway 19 left, fire Juliet 1. Except Jet 303, pushback approved, facing north. Except Jet, yeah, he's pushing, that's fine.
Runway 19 left at Kilo 1 via Kilo. Ricky Yard 4086.
They can wait, he's going to push.
Runway 30 at Zulu.
United 4458, runway 30 at Zulu via Echo Zulu. United 25, you see. United 8802, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 4983, runway 30 line up and wet. United 2581, continue taxi.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. United 942.
November 976, uniform Foxtrot, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu.
I'll just leave him because he's going to go all the way up there, so it's fine.
Runway 30, at Zulu via Zulu. Hold
Delta
short, taxiway Zulu. United
9816, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu.
Pushback approved, facing west. United 9er
Gonna get
185.
this guy in and then we'll get all three of them moving in a minute.
Short of taxiway Juliet. United 3671 heavy.
United 4983, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 947, runway 30 line up and wet. Okay, they're gonna go, he should be giving way to him, that's fine.
Facing west. United 754.
He's still coming in here. Good. We're gonna get him pushed. United 1704, runway 30 via Zulu Yankee 11. United 6181, runway 30 via Zulu Yankee 11. United 5369, pushback approved, facing west. Mexico 6980, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. Air France is landing. He's landing. Exit Jet 303, runway 19 left via Juliet 1. Foxtrot 82, runway 19 left, line up and wet. United 479, runway 19 center, clear to land. United 947, runway 30, cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 7542, runway 30, line up and wet.
Runway 30.
United 8948, pushback approved, facing east. Didn't mean east, I meant
Runway
west.
30 at Yankee.
United 5369, pushback approved, facing west. United 976, uniform Foxtrot, taxi to ramp via Juliet. November 976, uniform Foxtrot, taxi to ramp via Juliet. Air France 8617 heavy, taxi to terminal via Zulu, Bravo, hold short of Zulu. United 657, continue taxi. United 7542, runway 30 cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 9185, runway 30 line up and wet. United 9515, runway 30 Zulu via Zulu. Southwest 4234, pushback approved, facing west. Air Mexico 6980, runway 30 Yankee via Yankee. Air France 8617 heavy, continue taxi.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee, Delta, hold short of taxiway Delta.
Foxtrot 82, runway 19 left, clear for immediate takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Meter 3017, runway 19 center, clear to land. United 479, taxi to terminal via Yankee Delta, hold short of Delta. United 4502, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee, Delta, hold short of
United 9185, runway 30 cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Mounted 7788, runway 30 line up and wet. United 8948, runway 30 at Zulu via Juliet, Foxtrot Zulu. I think Echo 1 is missing.
Big D371.
United 5369, runway 30 at Zulu via Delta Zulu. Francis coming in first, isn't he? Brickyard 5509, pushback approved, facing east.
Approved, expect runway 19 left. Big D training a 3 Nino.
Big D3.
Runway 19 center, clear to land. Shamrock 5676.
United 8948, hold short of Zulu.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff on reaching altitude 500.
Don't have to wait because that's just a light aircraft. Exit jet. Exit jet. Exit jet 303, runway 19 left, line up and wet.
Runway 30, line up and wait. Iberia 734.
That's the guy from earlier. Mountain 7788, runway 30 cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 670, runway 30 line up and wet.
Attention taxi, KLM 5732.
Southwest 4234, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu, hold short of Zulu.
Runway 30, by Zulu. Yankee 11, hold short of taxiway Charlie. Turn 1.
United 5369, hold position. United 4502, taxi to terminal via Juliet Delta, hold short of Delta. Exit jet 303, runway 19 left, clear to land. Exit jet 303, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Over Mexico 1118, runway 19 center, clear to land. Meter 3017, taxi to terminal via Bravo. Meter 3017, taxi to terminal via Alpha 3. On up on 3834 heavy, pushback approved, facing west. Meter 3017, taxi to terminal via Alpha 3. Meter 3017, taxi to terminal via Alpha 4. United 670, runway 30 cleared for takeoff, upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Turkish 1893 heavy, runway 30 line up and wet. United 7240, runway 19 left, clear to land. KIAD 550 Nano, runway 19 left at Kilo 1 via Kilo. United 479, continue taxi. United 7612, push back approved facing west. He's going to come in via Alpha and Alpha 4, that's fine.
Hold short of taxiway Zulu. United 90185.
Southwest 4234, continue taxi. And then London, they're coming in.
Runway 30 at Zulu.
Turkish 1893 heavy, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air France 7492 heavy, runway 30 line up and went. Lindbergh 5497 pushback approved facing west. And Aeromexico 1118 taxi to terminal via Alpha 4 Bravo. KLS 2346 runway 19 Santa cleared to land.
Negative, I'm on the ground. Shamrock 5676.
United needs pushing Etihad 2570 heavy pushback approved facing west. United 4502 continue taxi.
Hold short of taxiway Alpha. Mountain 7788.
Runway 197.
Not quite yet. KIAD 3768 runway 19 left cleared. KIAD 3768 runway 19 left line up and went. Air France 7492 heavy runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact departure. United 7679 runway 30 line up and went. Okay, he's going there. On upon 3834 heavy runway 30 via Zulu Yankee 11.
Hold short of taxiway Echo. United 3671W.
Continue taxi.
United 7240 taxi to terminal via Juliet Delta, hold short of Delta. KIAD 3768 runway 19 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact departure.
Command property error. Delta 9816.
United 3649 pushback approved facing west. United 7612 runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. United 8948 hold short of Whiskey 2. He's a heavy circle.
Shamrock 5676.
Runway 19 left. At Tulip 1.
Delta 6489 pushback approved facing west.
Runway 19 left.
No one else here, Lisa.
Big D train left
Alpha friendly out. KIAD 5509 runway 19 left line up and went.
Continue taxi. United 5694 heavy. Push back approved facing west.
Etihad 2570 heavy runway 30 via Zulu Yankee 11. KIAD 5509 runway 19 left cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact departure.
Push back approved facing west. United 128.
SkyWest 2346 taxi to terminal via Yankee Charlie. United 4774 heavy runway 19 Santa cleared to land. Runway 4626 runway 19 left cleared to land.
Runway 30. Clear for
United 5369 continue taxi.
contact departure. Iberia 734.
Lindbergh 5497 runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu.
Runway 30.
United 7679 runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact departure. United 128 runway 30 line up and went.
Runway 30.
Yeah, Etihad's going to go
Yankee 11. Hold short of taxiway Zulu. Air
I think
France
this guy in
7492.
first. Onipon's going down. Lindbergh out and then in push.
Bravo. Hold short of taxiway Zulu. Shamrock 5676.
United 7240 continue taxi. United 3649 runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu.
Runway 19 left. Line up and wait. KIAD 4086.
Exit jet 917 pushback approved facing north. United's coming fine. No one here.
For takeoff on reaching altitude 1000.
Delta SkyWest is going in there.
8962.
Okay. United 128 runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000 contact departure. United 4458 runway 30 line up and went.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. United
heavy.
So these are all moving. He's gonna go into gate. Fine.
Taxi to ramp via Juliet. Big D371. Taxi to ramp
He's
via
going
Juliet.
down
Delta,
here, that's so
Zulu.
good.
Big D371.
Delta 6489 runway 30 out to Yankee via Yankee. KIAD 2570 heavy, hold short of Zulu.
Runway 19 left. Clear to take off on reaching altitude
United
1000.
4774 heavy taxi to terminal via Yankee Echo, hold short of Echo. United 4458 runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 657 runway 30 line up and wet. And United 3696 runway 19 center clear to land. Exit jet 917 runway 19 left via Juliet 1. Runway 4626 taxi to ramp via Kilo Alpha. Okay, there should all be moving.
Expect runway 19 left.
Delta 6489 in hold position. Nearly.
Runway 19 left.
I've overgot
Line
you
up
this
and
way, okay.
wait. Big D training at 3 Neo.
United Delta 6489 continue taxi. United 9119 heavy pushback approved facing west. United 657 runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 90816 runway 30 line up and wet. Friendly's coming.
Runway 30.
United 104 runway 19 left clear to land.
1000. Contact departure. United 4160 heavy.
Okay, so they're all going.
Negative. Unknown
Delta
command.
6489 continue taxi.
2813 heavy.
KIAD 2570 heavy continue taxi. United 440 pushback approved facing west.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. Ethiopian 2813 heavy.
Continue taxi. United 7732.
So they're coming in, they're all lining up.
Pushback
He's going via
facing west.
Yankee, he's going
United
right up.
9515.
Yeah, 2570 heavy, hold short of Delta.
Pushback approved facing west. United 6181. Runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. Hold short of taxiway Zulu. United 7679.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. United 128.
Continue taxi. United 90185.
He's pushing.
Hold short of
Fine.
taxiway Alpha.
Delta 9816 runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. From Mexico 6980 runway 30 line up and wet.
Continue taxi. Mountain 7788.
Runway 19 center. Clear.
Exit jet 917 runway 19 left line up and wet.
Taxi to ramp. Mountain 2568. Runway
That's it, I
19
didn't
left.
hold, did he?
Cleared for
Fine.
takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000.
So he's going in there and he
contact
needs to go out.
Big D training at 3 Nemo. Pushback
Anyone else waiting for
facing east.
push?
Right yard 3768.
Command property error. United 4458.
Pushback approved facing west. United 657.
United 9119 heavy runway 30 via Zulu Yankee 11. Mexico 6980 runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 9515 runway 30 line up and wet.
Continue taxi. United 7510.
Runway 30. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Ethiopian
Please say you can make that
2813
turn.
heavy.
United 4774 heavy continue taxi. United 440 runway 30 at Yankee via Yankee. United 3696 taxi to terminal via Yankee Charlie.
Runway 30.
United 3696 taxi to terminal via Delta. Air India 9275 heavy pushback approved facing west. United 3327 runway 19 Santa clear to land. United 6795 go around. United 6795 turn left heading 020. Exit jet 917 runway 19 left cleared to take off upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Oh. United 9515, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Southwest 4234, runway 30, line up and wet. United 4774 heavy, continue taxi. United 4555, pushback approved facing west.
Continue taxi. Air France 74902 heavy.
Yeah.
According to Spectrum,
Allegiant 9534, runway 19 left, clear to land. United 6795, contact departure. United 104, taxi to terminal via Juliet Delta.
Runway 19 left, via Juliet 1, Flixjet 5500.
Negative. Need pushback truck. Flixjet 822.
United 3327, taxi to terminal via Yankee Echo. Southwest 4234, runway 30, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reach altitude 1000, contact departure. United 6181, runway 30, line up and wet.
Pushback approved facing south.
Flexjet 2610, approved, expert runway 19 left.
Pushback approved facing west. United 4458.
Pushback approved, facing west, Delta 90816.
United 6480, heavy, runway 19 center, cleared to land.
Taxi to terminal via Delta. Hold short to taxiway Delta. United
Air
258.
India 9275, heavy, runway 30 via Zulu Yankee 11. Delta 6371, pushback approved facing west.
Runway 30, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. KLM 5732 heavy.
Drive 39, approved, expert runway 19 left. Drive 39, pushback approved facing south. Flexjet 2610, runway 19 left via Juliet 1.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 904.
United 4555, runway 30 at Yankee via Yankee.
Runway 19 left, cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Flixjet 550.
Flexjet 2610, runway 19 left via Juliet 1.
Runway 30, at Zulu, via Zulu.
Allegiant 9534, taxi to terminal via Juliet Foxtrot. United 6181, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 8948, runway 30, line up and wet. We've got a little bit of a queue here.
Continue taxi.
United 4357, pushback approved facing west. Air India's going down. United 6480, heavy, taxi to terminal via Yankee Echo, hold short of Echo. United 4682, runway 19 center, clear to land. Flexjet 2610, runway 19 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 5795, runway 19 left, clear to land. 539, runway 19 left via Juliet 1. Big D Tree 143, pushback approved facing south. Big D Tree 143, Big D Tree 143, approved, expert runway 19 left. He's just not going, is he?
Negative. Altitude is low. United 3696.
United 8948, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 7612, runway 30, line up and wet.
Go down. United 3696.
He's going around because he's just took forever.
Runway 19 center, cleared to land. Air France 8617 heavy.
Early 66, pushback approved, facing west. United 5795, go around. United 5795, turn left, heading 020. 539, runway 19 left, line up and wet. Over 6371, runway 30 at Yankee via Yankee. United 6480, heavy, continue taxi. United 7612, runway 30, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Delta 6489, runway 30, line up and wet. United 1704, runway 30, line up and wet. And the talk now.
Runway 19 left. At Kilo 1. Via Kilo. Brickyard 3.
United 7949, runway 19 center, clear to land. 539, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 5795, contact departure. Victory Tree 143, runway 19 left via Juliet 1. Juliet 66 approved, expect runway 19 left.
Pushback approved facing west.
United 6480 heavy, continue taxi. United 4357, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. Alaska 3733, pushback approved facing west. Delta 6489, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 4682, taxi to terminal via Yankee Delta, hold short of Delta. Foxjet 6737, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Runway 30.
Allegiant 6811, pushback approved facing west.
802.
Pushback approved
Going
facing
there.
west. Aero Mexico 6980.
Commuter 6682, pushback approved facing east. Driller 66 is still going. Fine.
Runway 19 left. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching
On
altitude
upon 383, actually, Limburg out next. United 1704, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Limburg 5497, runway 30 line up and went.
Runway 19 left.
Victor Tree 143, runway 19 left, line up and went. Driller 66, runway 19 left via Juliet 1.
Pushback approved facing north. Exit jet 303.
Blackjet 6737, taxi to ramp via Juliet. Victor Tree 143, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Turkish 385, heavy, runway 19 Santa, clear to land. United 7949, taxi to terminal via Yankee Delta, hold short of Delta. United 4682, continue taxi. Limburg 5497, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 440, runway 30 line up and went. And
Runway 30.
friendly 9894, runway 30.
1000. Contact departure.
Driller 66, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Friendly 9894, runway 19 left, clear to land. He's not ready yet. Alaska 3733, runway 19 left at Zulu via Zulu, hold short of Charlie. United 9559 heavy, pushback approved facing west.
Runway 30. Line up and wait. United 4983.
United 7949 hold short of Juliet.
Continue taxi. United 2581.
And Turkish 385, he's not sure. United 440, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 364, Nana, runway 30 line up and went. Allegiant 6811, runway 30 at Zulu via Foxtrot Zulu.
Runway 19
United 8974, runway 19 Santa, clear to land.
Uniform Foxtrot.
Runway 30.
Turkish 385 heavy, taxi to terminal via Zulu Bravo. Alaska 3733, runway 30 at Yankee via Yankee.
Runway 30. Cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 4983. Runway 30. Line up and wait. United 947.
Meter 6682, runway 19 left at Kilo 1 via Kilo. United 3649, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. On upon 3834 heavy, runway 30 line up and went.
Runway 30 by Zulu. Yankee 11. United 6181.
Turkish is coming up Zulu, he's coming by Yankee.
5369.
Allegiant's gonna go down Zulu.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. Aero Mexico 6.
He's gonna come down there. Friendly's gonna touch down.
Runway 19 left. Juliet 1. Exit jet 30.
A very busy arrival. This is why I don't really want to run like 3 arrival runways. Because I feel like we would have got too much having to maintain 19 right and taxi everyone across these holding points.
Runway 30. Cleared for takeoff.
United 9559 heavy, runway 30 via Zulu, Yankee 11. On upon 3834 heavy, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Etihad 2570 heavy, runway 30 line up and wait.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 7542.
United 177, runway 19 center clear to land. United 8974, taxi to terminal via Delta.
Pushback approved facing east. United 8948.
Pushback approved, facing west. United 5369.
Taxi to ramp via Juliet. November 976 Uniform Foxtrot.
Taxi to terminal via Zulu.
Commuter 6682, runway 19 left, line up and wait.
Air France 8617 heavy.
Commuter 6682, runway 19 left, cleared for immediate takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Runway 9894, taxi to ramp via Juliet Alpha.
Continue taxi. United 657.
Etihad 2570 heavy, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 90119 heavy, runway 30 line up and wait.
Runway 30, clear for takeoff. I'm reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. United 7542.
Runway 7085, runway 19 left, cleared to land.
Runway 30, line up and wait. United 90185. Runway 30, Zulu, via Zulu. United 90515.
Pushback approved, facing west. Southwest 4234.
Runway 30 at Yankee via Yankee. Aero Mexico 6980. Continue taxi. Air France 8617 heavy.
Runway 19 left. Cleared for immediate takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Johnny, get rolling. United 90119 heavy, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air India 9275 heavy, runway 30 line up and wait.
Taxi to terminal via Yankee, Delta. Hold short of taxiway Delta. United 47.
So we've got no one else pushing back. We've got a few of these going into gate. Runway's going to go up here.
4502.
He's on short funnel. He should be rotating any second now.
Cleared for takeoff on reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. United
Should be
90185.
no. Come on.
Runway 30, line up and wait. Mountain 7788.
United 177 taxi to terminal via Delta. Brickyard 1324, runway 19 center clear to land. Skylab 129, runway 19 left, clear to land. Runway 7085 taxi to ramp via Juliet Alpha. United 9559 heavy, runway 30 line up and wait. Air India 9275 heavy, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure.
Runway 30 at Zulu.
Mounted 957, pushback approved facing south.
United 8948.
Mounted 957 approved, expect runway 30. I completely forgot about him.
Runway 30.
Oh well.
Zulu via Delta.
Which camera are we on? This one. Friendly will come up here with him. Fine. United 5300, pushback approved facing west. United 177. United 177, hold short of Delta.
Runway 1911.
They're all going there.
Exit jet 303. Runway 30, cleared for takeoff. On reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Mountain 7788. Runway 30, line up and wait.
United 9559 heavy, runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 5369, runway 30 line up and wait.
Runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. Hold short of taxiway Zulu. Southwest 4234.
Skylab 129 taxi to ramp via Juliet. United 6795, runway 19 left, clear to land. Alpha 2081, runway 19 center, clear to land. Brickyard 1324, taxi to ramp via Alpha, hold short of Alpha 2.
Hold position. United 5369.
Taxi to terminal via Juliet, Delta. Hold short of taxiway Delta. United 4502.
Negative, I'm on the ground. Exit jet 303.
He's coming in here, but we've got them two friendlies coming in, so
altitude 1000. Contact departure.
gonna have to wait a minute.
303.
Mountain 957, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu. Mountain 2765 approved, expect runway 30.
Runway 19er center, cleared to land. Aero Mexico 1118.
United 5369 at runway 30 cleared for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. United 4455, runway 30 line up and wet. We'll do it. United 4555, runway 30 line up and wet. United 6795, taxi to terminal via Juliet Echo. Foxjet 8457, runway 19 left clear to land.
Taxi to terminal via Bravo. Commute 3017.
United 5300, runway 30 at Zulu via Zulu.
Negative, I'm on the ground. Commute 3017.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Actually, yeah, I'm going to leave it there even though the Saudi had just popped up as a press pause. Just because we've been playing for just over an hour now and I'm getting a little bit of a headache myself, so I'm going to leave it there just obviously in terms of what we've done. What I'm going to do is something a little bit different. We normally just leave it on the pause menu and call it there. Obviously, we've pretty much played bang on an hour, so the timer on the in-game clock is 7 PM. Obviously, we said we were going to run the 6 PM hour. I know it loads ever so slightly just before that, but we played pretty much an hour worth of the schedule. So we played 6 till 7 in terms of schedule. I'm going to go back to the menu and we're going to have a look basically at hoping you can still see this. So you can see all my start switch. See them, but there. So if we look there, we got 65 takeoffs, 39 landings. So probably there or thereabouts. We originally said what it was scheduled with about 78 takeoff movements, and they were probably what 7 or 8 at the holding point. So over 70 takeoff. Well, technically departures, we'll call it. So in terms of departures, we had about 70 odd within the hour, which is right. And then landings wise, there should be. We said about 50, didn't we? So obviously it took a few minutes to get it going. Obviously we were only using 2 runways as well, and obviously you got to try and get 50 on that. We got 39, and then there were probably we sent a couple round, which I don't know whether they got back, so call that 40. And then we had 5 or 6 on there, so yeah, near enough 50. There's a couple of GA in there that you probably count as well, but it pretty much is there or thereabouts. I mean, within an hour, 104 aircraft movements, which is pretty good going, I think. Again, overall a little bit of fun. I might start doing this in terms of obviously what we see, because normally I just leave it on the pause menu. So thought we'll just have a quick look at that. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy the video. Obviously another new airport, and I will always, most of the time I'll be checking out the new airports. This one I do really like. I like the layout of it. I'll rerun this again at some point in the future. We will bring 19 right into it, but I think what we'll do is we'll use the ones, which means 30 can't be used because we'll be using the ones and kind of go in the opposite direction. So we'll still be using 3 runways, but we're using 1. So we use 1 left and 1 right for arrivals, and 1 center for departures. You could probably even use the other runway for arrivals as well, actually. But we'll see if we can incorporate all 4 using the other way. Probably use the same schedule, but just a different hour. And then you probably can't really get too much more than that. But yeah, if you do want to schedule, feel free to drop a comment or just drop me a message. I will share it. I'll probably put it in the Discord, in my Discord server at some point as well, so you can get it downloaded. I still need to just sort through a few of them because they're in my backlog, but I will get them up at some point. If you do want to join that, that's down in the description below. And feel free to check the Field Discord server out as well, because there's lots of good community stuff in there, and everyone's really friendly and helpful if you do have any questions. If you do have any other questions, though, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you've got any suggestions for anything you want to see in the future for any of the airports that have been released and you want me to revisit, anything specific of like a scenario you want me to run, any schedules, custom schedules, like if you want me to build any custom schedules and give them a go, feel free to let me know and I'll take a look. I've got a couple of videos planned, but other than that, nothing too much. I think I'm going to do a live stream at some point as well, either 75 episodes or 100 episodes. I've not decided yet. But I will be doing a live stream at some point, so hopefully a few people can jump onto it. But for now, thanks very much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.